let me just get a running start, see if the wind can carry me.
Yeah, you got a good chance.
Yeah, it's just one of those windy days out there, and it's causing all sorts of problems. Unfortunately, right around the time I think a lot of people are trying to get home. So let's take a look at the current situation out there. You can see that Red River is looking like a place that I'd like to be. The wind is calm up there. Looks like they're in a little bit of a wind shelter. There is some cloud activity, which could bring some precip to the mountains. But then you look at Rio Rancho and having a hard time seeing the mountains because of all that dust kicked up by the atmosphere. And we also are getting some rain and snow in the mountains. So I don't want to say that this is a bad storm overall, because we are looking at some rain moving in, and we will see some better rain chances in the coming days. But despite that, we're still fighting against that drought, right? So that's why we have a red flag warning in effect for most of New Mexico until 9 o'clock tonight. On top of that, I mean, you can clearly see why. These are sustained winds, many of them in the 30-mile-per-hour range. But look at these gusts, up to 53 in Truth or Consequences, almost 40 in Carlsbad, 53 in Albuquerque. It is a rough situation out there. It looks like it's going to stay that way at least for the next few hours. So if you have to travel between Santa Fe and Albuquerque on I-25, just keep in mind until 5:45, there's a dust storm warning, meaning visibility is very low out there. And on top of that, we have a dust storm advisory for the entire metro down toward Los Lunas and also out in Torrance County. Those will be into the early evening hours. And really, it's just kind of all over the place. Places like Ruidoso and Carrizozo looking at advisory for dust till 6:15. That also goes for our friends down there in Chavez County, Hagerman, until 7:15. That dust storm warning for really Roswell is in effect until about 5:30. And, you know, our poor friends in Otero County, it gets really, really dusty on the west slopes of the Sacramento Mountains. So I think in Alamogordo, you're really feeling that. So all in all across southern New Mexico, there is a dust advisory until 9 o'clock tonight. That's when the wind is going to start to subside, at least in these areas. But in terms of miles, visibility is down to 4 miles in the Albuquerque area, 5 in Santa Fe, but it's even worse for areas like Carlsbad, Roswell, pretty much all of southern New Mexico, where the wind has really gotten that dust going. So through 7 o'clock, I'm expecting the high wind really to focus on southern areas of the state. Through 9 o'clock, you can see that Ruidoso is going to be stuck in it. We only start to get some relief by tomorrow morning. That's when the wind speeds will subside. So it's going to be a little bit of a windy night for you across southern New Mexico. Maybe some light snow in the north central mountains. Lows for tonight mostly in the 20s and teens in northern New Mexico, and 30s and 40s down south. We will be seeing cooler conditions kicking in. Still going to be windy down south, but breezy across most of the state for tomorrow. Thursday, I think, is going to be a nice day in between storms. So isolated showers are going to start moving in, and we're going to get more moisture in New Mexico on Friday and into the weekend. So we are going to be talking about rain chances and another winter type storm moving in by this weekend. So yes, all the transitions keep on coming at one time. 69 degrees tomorrow for areas like Roswell. You're stuck with the wind for the next few days, but look at this, a 70% chance of rain Friday and Saturday. Oh, that is good news. Across the southwest, another dusty day, not as windy as today. And I'm calling for the northwest to be among the first to see those rain and mountain snow chances, 20 to 40% for the rest of the week. That starts to go up by Saturday for the Farmington area. North Mountains for tomorrow looking mostly dry. I'm anticipating just a 10% chance for Santa Fe, but look at Friday, Saturday into Sunday. Lower elevation rain, mountain snow. Nothing wrong with that. You can see that the northeast for tomorrow is going to be a little bit cooler. 60s and even some 40s and 50s for the East Mountains. For Belen to Bosque Farms into the Albuquerque metro, going to be breezy, not as rough as today, and 20% chance of sprinkles for tomorrow. And I'm anticipating this. We start looking into the weekend. Look at this, 50 to 60% chance of rain. Yes, wintry mix and mountain snow. There is relief up ahead. We just have to get through these few windy days, and we'll be home free by the weekend.